those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown. Because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day, with picket fence and rambling rose. I feel so welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. There's a place I'd like to be, and it's back in Tennessee, where your friendly neighbors smile and say hello. It's a pleasure and a treat to meander down the street. That's why I want the whole wide world to know.
I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown. Because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day, with picket fence and rambling road.
I feel so welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. Who live and love in my hometown. Who live and love in my hometown.
The farm was still standing at the end of the road, and the mailbox still carried our name. In spite of the rust and the weeds and the dust, the old place looked almost the same. The screen door was slamming real slow in the wind, like it did about this time each November. Like someone applauding the end of a dream that no one could seem to remember. When she came around from the side of the house, she looked like the day we first met. And before I could speak, she was there in my arms, saying something I'll never forget. She said, I knew you'd come back, my heart told me so. Been like you search every corner on earth when there's love, here at the end of the road. It was hard to believe that he was 71, that he still got around. The station was still full service, by gosh, and he fixed every car in this town. I stood in the door and saw nothing had changed. That stubborn old son of a gun, not the clock on the wall, not the soda machine, or the sign that said Miller and Son. He said, I knew you'd come back, my heart told me so. Been like you search every corner on earth when there's love, here at the end of the road. Needed mending, and the walls needed paint, but the stained glass still gave them a glow. I couldn't bear one more unanswered prayer, so I turned and I started to go. And I heard a voice from the back of the room that would make any sinner believe. And the words that he spoke, they went right to my soul and brought me on down to my knees. He said, I knew you'd come back. My heart told me so. Been like you search every corner on earth when there's love here at the end of the road. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stone road, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. The whole night through, it feels so good to be with you. Spring is almost over and the summer's coming, the days are getting long. I waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. Don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. We'll jump in a river and cool ourselves from the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. comes a time in a young boy's life when he feels he's got to roam. Daddy says I'm crazy, Mama thinks I'm naive. But if I don't do it now, then I'll never leave. 'Cause I've driven every back road in this part of the state. Ain't a girl in my graduation class that I didn't date. I tried everything on the menu, down at Fiddler's Bar and Grill. I got a taste for something this town will never feel. There's a great big world out there for me to see. I might sail a boat to China, chase dreams in Tennessee. Right now the motor's running, just a few things I gotta do. I gotta tell my friends goodbye, drive these streets for one last time, change that city limit sign. Population 4,000 minus one. Woo! Gonna see the bright lights, gonna make my mark. Many things I've got to do, I don't know where to start. Play cards in Vegas, walk the beach in Malibu. Learn a few things that I never knew. There's a great big world out there for me to see. I might play for the 49ers, Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Right now the motor's running, just a few things I gotta do. Tell my friends goodbye, drive these streets for one last time, change that city limit sign. Population 4,000 minus one. Oh man, now I'm stuck in New York City, staring at these walls, thinking how the grass out here ain't that green at all, ain't that green at all. There's a great big world out there for me to see. I might wed a farmer's daughter and raise a family. Right now the clock is ticking, just a few things I gotta do. I gotta tell my friends goodbye, ride that subway one last time, change that city limit sign. Population 12 million minus one. Population 12 million minus one. Coming home, coming home, come on. It's lending a hand, making a stand. That's a measure of a man. I give an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. I'll stand behind every word I say. I seal a deal with the shake of a hand. If I'm a few rungs short of the top of the ladder when I meet my maker, what will it matter? That ain't the measure of a man. It ain't how far you go, it ain't how much you make. Son, it's what you give, not what you take. It's being strong and true to those counting on you. It's lending a hand, making a stand. That's a measure of a man. It's lending a hand, making a stand. That's a measure of a man. Oh, that's a measure of a man. Woo! That's a measure of a man. That's a measure of a man.
Now it's been something seeing you again, and in this time we've had to spend, you've been so good to be around. I thank you for that special thrill, keep me going on until the next time I'm in town. Though I won't be back here for a while, I'll hear your laughter, I'll see you smile, and I'll remember what went down. And I can't tell you how or when, but I'll be seeing you again the next time I'm in town. Now the places and faces range across the bridge of time and change. Once again I'm homeward bound, but there's one thing I promise you, and that's another rendezvous the next time I'm in town. Now it's been something seeing you again, and in this time we've had to spend, you've been so good to be around. And I thank you for that special thrill, keep me going on until the next time I'm in town. It's been something seeing you again, and in this time we've had to spend, you've been so good to be around. And I thank you for that special thrill, keep me going on until the next time I'm in town. It's been something seeing